we're going to do some surface area example calculations so you can see how to apply the rules that we learned. Right, our first example is going to be a cube. It is going to have side lengths of 6.5 centimeters, and we know that even though my drawing isn't great, every single side is 6 centimeters. Our surface area rule for a cube, if we remember, was 6 times side squared, remembering it has 6 faces, and that means 6 times 6.5 squared. I don't mind how you do this part on your calculator. You might like to go 6.5 squared first, so you are doing 6 times 42.25 and then get the answer from there, or you can do it in one go, either way. And remember, we are working in still area units, so our answer there is in squared centimeters. So that is our first example. I'm going to do a rectangular prism next. Right, here is my shape. It might help sometimes if you get given the 3D shape to draw out the 2D net first as well and put all the labels on it. So if we had to do that, whoop, not a great picture, my apologies, we would have to do this way, and we'd have to unfold the box sideways, assuming it is a box. So we've got the front, which is this side, we've got the back, we know these two are the same, we've got the two sides of the box, we know they're the same, and then we also have the front there, sorry, the top and bottom. So we know we've actually got this one and this one the same, this one and this one the same, and this one the same. So our surface area is going to equal 2 times the front and back, 2 times the front plus 2 times the sides plus 2 times the top and bottom, if we haven't done them yet. So let's have a look at our front and back to start with. We will have 2 times 7.5 by 13.5, and then we will go with the sides. So the sides are here, so we know that they are 4 times 13.5. We are also going to then do the top and bottom. So we will have 2 times, this one is 7.5 and this one is 4, so 7.5 by 4. If you have a look really carefully, we've got a 7.5, 13.5, so that's one combination. Then we've got 7.5 with the 4, that's another combination, and these are the 2 remaining. So at every point, these dimensions get a turn with the other dimensions. Alright, let's do these each at a time. So 2 times 7.5 times 13.5, that's our first bracket, is 202.5. We are adding it. 2 times 4 times 13.5 is 108. We are adding the next set of sides. It's 2 times 7.5 times 4. We are adding that one. So we've covered the front and back, the sides, and the top and bottom there. We add them all together to get the exact amount of cardboard that we would need to make that kind of box, or whatever it's going to be made out of. So there's 188.5. Remember, we are still working in squared centimeters. Okay, now final shape that we looked at, we might take it over here, just rule it off here. If we have a cylinder, and remembering our cylinder, if our cylinder looks like this, then our net is going to look like this, top and bottom, and the label or the amount around the outside there. Okay, so let's have we'll do a baked bean tin again. It's going to be 10.7 centimeters, and the radius of our circle is going to be 3.5 centimeters. Sorry, you can't really see that. That's better. So remembering our surface area rule is 2 pi r squared to get the 2 circles, plus we are going to do our height, remembering this is our height of our tin, multiplied by the circumference of the circle, so pi d. Now we can do this 2 pi r squared part easily first, so 2, put some brackets, 2 times pi times 3.5 squared. Now our height, we told you, was 10.7. We have to multiply by pi and multiplied by the diameter. Now if our radius is 3.5, our diameter goes all the way across. So that is 3.5 times 2, which is 7. Right, we can do each of these parts separately. 2 times pi times 3.5 squared. Oops, sorry. 2 times pi times 3.5 squared will give us 76.97, and then we can do our 10.7 times pi times 7, and that is 235.31. So we can see this bit here, which is our label or our amount around the outside of the tin, is much bigger than the top and bottom put together, and that's fine. So 235.31 plus 76.97 means our total surface area is 312.28. Remembering we are still working in area units, so squared centimetres. So 3 main shapes, 3 different sets of rules, and making sure we can apply all of those rules.